Today is Tuesday, October 23rd, and I hope your day is off to an amazing start. I didn't get a chance to vlog on yesterday. Actually, I did try, and I was just kind of fumbling all over everything. So I don't think I'm going to include any of that in this weekly vlog. So this will be the first day that you will probably see in that vlog because it was just a hot mess. But anyway, I hope you had a great weekend. I did get some rest, which was a good thing, and did a little planning, trying to check some things off of my to-do list at home as well. So let me see what happened in here on yesterday. Kids came in and did their bell ringer as usual, pulled them down to the carpet for our whole group Wonders reading. In Wonders, we're continuing character setting and events. We are studying plural nouns in grammar. We are also doing contractions that ends with the apostrophe S. We are, what else in Wonders? Our phonics is short U sounds. So we read a story yesterday that had lots of short U sound words in it. I think something about a pup. So that was Wonders on yesterday. I did not do my guided reading. I was trying to get more students taking AR tests. We're still trying to meet that goal of 6 in order to be eligible for an Alabama Auburn packet or ticket or something, and then an additional 2 is what the principal has asked them to do. So they worked on that. So instead of them rotating to centers, I listened to some of them read so that they could take AR test. They buddy read, and so still working on that. It's what they did for center time yesterday. Pulled my little intervention group, worked on changing phonemes and making words. Also worked with recognizing numbers from 1 to 40 with a couple of other students. And by then, it was time for lunch. Came back in after lunch, worked on some more contractions, then moved into math. In math yesterday, we did more community properties with 3 add-ins. I reviewed 2, but then we moved into 3. And reviewed fact families, related addition, subtraction, facts. And I want to say it was one other thing we did yesterday in math, but oh, missing add-ins. Okay, so that was in math. After math, by then it was time for them to go to PE, so I stapled their newsletters with their homework and put those in their binders so that they would be ready by the end of the day. And I gave them just a quick little social studies assessment on, I'm not sure if you can see it on community helpers. You probably can't see it too well, but that one and that one. Something I found off of let's see, teachervision.com and allkidsnetwork.com looks like, but just a little community helper activity that I'm going to use for social studies grade. So we're going to continue all of that again today. I'm going to pull my small group and work with them. They may continue to read AR books so that they can go ahead and take more AR tests. They have to have those books read by the end of the month, which is a week from today, next Wednesday. So that's what's going on here. Oh, let me tell you, last week I forgot to put in the vlog that I had one of my little students to say the sweetest thing to me. She walked up to me last week, just as cute as she could be, with just all sincerity and just a humble little spirit, and she says, "Mrs. Breach, I'm going to pray for you tonight." And oh, did that make my teacher heart happy. I was just, oh, I just oohed and awed for about 5 minutes. For her to tell me that just really meant a lot to me. The other kids thought I was just crazy because I couldn't stop raving at just the thought that she should go home and pray for me that night. Oh man, that's why we do it. That is why we do it. Just, that'll make, I'm sure that'll make my year for the next, I know all of this one and probably the next one too. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you. I can't think of anything else that I need to share with you. And if I do, I will come back on and show you. I'm going to make an anchor chart today during my language time. We're going to do a contraction chart. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to sign off. And I hope you're having a great Tuesday. And I'll check back in with you later. I also have a couple of centers that I need to laminate and cut out. One of them is these pictures of nouns, person, places, or things. I'm going to laminate these and put it in one of the centers so that they can sort them. They're just common nouns. Yeah, so gonna do that. The other one is community property matching. So they'll turn them all face down and flip them over one at a time until they have a match. And the other thing is I still have some students that needs to make 10. So I'm going to put this in the center, and then only a few of my students, my low students, will do that. So wanted to share that with you. I'm gonna also try and do a directed drawing with them. I think it is of a turkey. I think I got it from Proud to Be Primary earlier this year or last year, sometime or another. But we're going to try and do that as well. We need to make this classroom look a little seasonal since it's the month of October and Halloween is next week and Thanksgiving is coming up next month. Okay, I want to share a couple of things with you. As you see, I am still representing October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. There is a march here in the city on Saturday that I plan to wake up early and participate in. The other thing is we finally got some fall weather and the leaves are starting to change, so I'm excited about that. But today it is raining, so we have a little liquid sunshine going on. I've never known for it to be so hot so long in the month of October here, with heat indices in the 100 pluses. That was really strange. But anyway, I just thought I'll share that we finally got some fall weather. Woohoo! All right, so my plan was to do a little fire drill today, but because it is wet, a fire drill practice, let me say it like that. We're gonna have a fire drill sometime soon, so I wanted to really practice with my kids, but don't look like I'm gonna get a chance to do that since it is wet outside. Okay, want to share. Here's that bell ringer I always tell you about. Number 1 and number 2 are sentences that needs to be corrected. Number 3 is an analogy. Number 4 and number 5 is some math. I added 6 through 10, which is some more math, and they're gonna write the 2 words for those contractions. I hope you can see that. That's the bell ringer they're gonna do when they come in first thing this morning. Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday, October 24th, and I hope you're having an amazing day. We are very busy here in my little classroom in room 126 maybe. Anyway, I don't even know my room number, but we've been very busy this morning. I've been listening to some students read so that they can take AR tests. We still have that competition going on where they can their name can be placed in a box for a drawing. So they have to read at least 6 books for that, and they can get an Alabama or an Auburn bookmark, 2 big rivals here in the state of Alabama. And I pulled them to the carpet to do whole group reading after they did their bell ringer. And we discussed contractions. We talked about characters and settings. We talked about events in the story. We read 2 different stories this morning. One was a Jan Brett book, the 3 dotsies, and the other had to do with some pigs building a house and 3 different materials or something like that. So we actually talked about buildings being made of different materials, which is the essential question for this week. Talked about contractions. I said that just contractions that end with the apostrophe s. For example, he's or let's. So he's is he is, and let's is let us. We also did what? Is that it? That may have been it for this morning. Right now they're in counseling, and I will pick them up shortly. I'm grading some papers so I can put some grades in, and after they get back, we're going to do our center rotations. I'm going to pull my intervention group, and by then it'll be time to go to lunch. After they come back from lunch, we're going to do some writing. I'm going to try and have a graphic organizer ready. I also need to do a book report. We need to do a book report as well. I think I'm going to put a book report in the hallway. And if I don't do a book report, we'll do some kind of writing to go out there. What else? So we'll do that after lunch, and then we'll continue with math. I have a little quiz for them with some community property of addition with 2 digits and 3 digits. I think fact families, missing add-ins, I think is on that. And yeah, so I'll check back in with you hopefully during their PE time, and then I'll come back and tell you what we're working on in science. And I can already tell you what we're doing in science. In science, we're talking about adults and babies. I'm going to read them a book today. It's a book that they can take an AR test on as well. So I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll cover my science lesson. They get a chance to take another test as part of their 6+2 AR goal that they have. And for social studies, we're talking about symbols for the state of Alabama. So I also have a little video clip that they will see about the local government here in the mayor's office, the governor of the state of Alabama. Just a little short clip, just introduce them to the state of Alabama as to where they live. Okay, so I'll try and check back in with you later, and I hope you're having a great day. Okay, bye-bye.